Hi, Rich Carrubba for bowlingball.com. So you like Storm bowling equipment, huh? Well, I do too. The Storm bowling ball equipment is one of the most popular and successful brands in recent years in the bowling industry. And when you're trying to select, let's say, one of the recent or later ball releases, which matches to the oiling conditions you're going to bowl on, and where you encounter more frequently, in tournaments or league play and so on, that we have an article at Bowlversity section on our site at bowlingball.com called Storm Bowling Balls versus Oil Conditions. Let's talk about this article a little. It should help you narrow down the process, and I'm gonna discuss it from a little different standpoint than the article actually reads. The challenge now becomes for everyone, really. It doesn't matter what your skill level is, whether you're ready to go on the PBA tour and you're a great player, or whether you're just entering the game and you want to learn about what bowling ball to select for the lane conditions that you bowl on most often. We obviously suggest you talk to the pro shop first, or someone that knows your game well, your coach. You should all have a coach. Everybody should have a coach that they go to now and again. Now, if you live in a remote area of the country and you can't, we understand, but still, someone that you can trust to help you develop in your bowling. Okay, next, matching the cover stock factory finish, the preparation in the factory of the cover stock, the type of cover stock material used in a given Storm bowling ball, to the lane conditions is really the most important step in your ball selection process. So choosing the right Storm ball is derived from knowing the given factory finishes. That makes sense. And which grit texture finish process is applied to the given bowling ball you're targeting. Now, many of these options that are listed on the article are also on a poster you'll see in some pro shops. It might be on the Storm website, I'm not sure. It's the product and maintenance guide poster, just to give you a little insight. And it helps to know that your ball, how it's factory finished, and that's really what the information provides. So we took some of that information in the article, and here we go. First of all, in heavy oil, they recommend 3 or 4 different bowling balls. As example, the Invasion, Storm Invasion, or the Storm Anarchy, and the Virtual Gravity Nano. Those balls are listed as balls developed for heavy oil conditions. And remember, heavy oil conditions typically refer to a lot of volume of oil on the front end of the lane where the ball first contacts the lane surface upon release. And of course, it could be heavier oil down the lane as well. Now, as example, the Virtual Gravity Nano isn't always just a real heavily textured surface. So it's a combination of things that the manufacturers develop. So don't think it's a 500 or 1,000 grit Avalon pad finished. Most of these balls are 4,000 grit. The Anarchy is down to like a 1,500 grit factory finish. So when you choose your bowling ball, you want to understand how the ball's finished and for what oil condition it's used in. Next, for medium oil, you want to pick maybe a Virtual Energy or Rain of Fire, the Prodigy, High Road, Reign Supreme. Those are some good examples. The medium oil condition, which we tend to see as frequently as any condition, the Storm Rain, the Too Furious, maybe a Tropical Heat or even a Victory Road ball will match up well. Those are in the 1,500 grit polish factory finish to the 2,000 grit factory finish range. The medium light oil, that's getting to be in a drier condition. The Too Fast, the Tropical Heat, and the urethane ball, the Storm Natural and the Storm Natural Pearl, are good selections. The Storm Natural being a 2,000 grit factory finish, so it's a little bit more of a grit texture on that ball, whereas the Natural Pearl is a 4,000 grit factory finish. Finally, the light oil or the drier conditions, the Tropical Storm, the Ice Storm, the Team Storm plastic ball, the Mainframe series of balls are all good. They're all about 3,500 grit polish factory finish. Now, knowing the final factory finish of any ball is useful, but it's also useful to know what you can do to restore the ball to that surface texture. So in the article, we've got right below it 5 different steps you can use to return a ball, the processes Storm recommends, to a 1,000 grit factory finish. That's pretty high texture. 2,000 grit, 4,000 grit, and then the 1,500 grit for polished factory finishes, and a 3,500 grit for super polished factory finishes. And in those 5 steps, we have the procedures that you could use yourself on your own ball spinner if you are ambitious and you purchase one of those, or if you go to the pro shop. And these are the steps that Storm recommends to return the ball to its original factory finish. And of course, you can modify those to match to the lane condition you need. So when you make an investment in a bowling ball today, it's not easy. You just can't assume your job is done when you buy the ball and you start bowling with it. We all know that. You got to get it back into the pro shop and have that surface restored to original factory finish or to some finish that matches up best for your lane conditions. We hope this information helps you. We hope you read the article too, and we want to wish you all the very best next time you're on the lanes. Bye-bye.